Hey, welcome back again today for another fine recipe of cooking with Mr. Dan. Earlier today, I showed you guys how I make my salt and pepper mix and my blackening season. So we had some chicken tenders in the freezer, took those out, thawed them out. So that's what I'm gonna do some blackening chicken with the chicken tenders. It came out real good. Well, they will come out real good. I've done them a bunch of times. So without further ado, let me show you what we got. It's a few ingredients and it'll be quick, hopefully. Okay, so here's some of my chicken tenders. I got a couple more now. I'm gonna show you guys how to take the tendon out of it. There's my pile of tendons. I got 3 eggs because 2 normally doesn't do enough for my coating. Got some Western oil for cooking in. All-purpose flour, some Panko breadcrumbs, some parmesan grated cheese, and some hot sauce. And here is my mix. I did this morning. There's my Cajun seasoning here, salt and pepper here. Here's my pan that I'm going to put some oil in before we come back, and I'll turn it on, get it ready. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a little zippy trick here with the chicken. We got these from Sprouts. They cut their own chicken, so they sell the chicken tenders, and I get these for $1.99, which is pretty good. A lot of other places want $2.49 or higher for this. So anyway, there's some little connective skin there. Now, here's your tendon. See here? The tendon part, okay? What you do is you just take a piece of napkin. I usually take a paper towel and fold it in 4s and then cut it, pull it apart. But anyway, you're going to take that and grab the end of the tendon there because you can get a better grip, see? Then you take a fork and you got to really pull it a little bit in the beginning. But what happens is it goes right along the tendon and the tendon comes out all nice, see? There's your tendon right there. Then what I do, because you can't eat that, it's like bubble gum. I mean, you could eat it, but you'd be chewing it a while. Okay, so then, like where it splits, sometimes it splits, sometimes not. See, that one came right apart. So I got 2 pieces of nice chicken here, see? And then I'll take another one. Same thing. I just look at it real close. This one doesn't have any connective tissue left on it, so. But anyway, you take your tendon right here. See, and it runs through the piece of chicken. It runs all the way down through, see? So again, you take your napkin, grab the end of the tendon, take your fork and put the tendon right between the tines and start to pull. And I used to do this with a knife and really hack the hell out of the chicken. This is a lot nicer. It still rips it a little, but not as bad sometimes as with the knife. So that's the chicken. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my stages set up for my my coating station. The flour, the eggs, Panko breadcrumbs, and then we'll be back, okay? Okay, so here's my 3-station dredge. Got flour here that I'm going to mix some salt and pepper in. I got my 3 eggs scrambled up already, put some hot sauce in there. I got my Pankos. I'm going to put my Cajun seasoning in there, my Blacken seasoning. Okay, and we'll mix it up. Okay, as you see, I got my salt and pepper mix mixed with my flour. I'm going to stir that in. Panko breadcrumbs with my Blacken seasoning. Okay, and my pan's here, just about ready to go. I'll show you a little trick with that, and we'll be back. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix all this together. Not together, but I'm going to mix it all in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys, this is just a regular wooden spoon. And you take that and you put that in there. And as soon as you see it bubbling, it's bubbling like crazy in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really bubbling. Now put your oil around 350, maybe a little higher, but that's ready to cook. Okay, so it's going to be out of camera range, but right now I'm dredging a piece of chicken in the flour, getting a good coating on it. And now shake off the excess. Put my egg wash, shaking off the excess into the breadcrumb, to the panko crumbs. You can use regular breadcrumbs if you like. I just like the crispness of the panko when it comes out. So, okay, there you have it. Shake off the excess. When you drop it in, drop it away from you so you don't get splashed with hot oil. You hear that sizzle? Sizzle sells, baby. Ready to cook, and keep an eye on it because you don't want them burning. They're going to get dark. You'll see. It'll darken up. And that's the reaction of the oil and this Blacken season. It'll get things really dark. But yeah, it'll be good. When I make these, they go like hotcakes, so to speak. But there you go. And they'll cook up quick because it's a real thin piece of meat. Okay. I know I dropped that one in facing me, but I'm standing far enough back. Okay, so shake this off. Now remember, you don't want to overcrowd the pan either. So best to just put like 3 or 4 pieces maybe in there because it'll drop the temp pretty quick and it won't cook evenly. And when I'm dredging this in the flour, I'm actually rolling it in the flour. So, and shake off the excess into the egg wash. Again, taking off the excess. And then here. Makes a mess out of 2 of your fingers anyway. Rinse these off real fast and get my tongs going. Okay, so we got the tongs. I'm going to flip this over. This is the first piece we put in there. And I don't know if you guys can see, but see the crust on that? How it's getting darker? Yep, if I left it in there long enough, it would be blackened. And see, like when I'm making my chicken fillets, I don't use oil like this. I put it just in butter with maybe a teaspoon or tablespoon of oil, and those things really get black. And they definitely have a nice flavor. But I like this. It gets a nice crust on the chicken. Beautiful. All right, so let me finish up this batch and we'll be back, okay? Okay, guys, that's all the chicken pieces. I got my chicken tenders. I paid $1.99 a pound at Sprouts. That package cost me $4.99. Let's say $5. But look at all the chicken you get out of there, huh? I love chicken tenders. Okay, we'll be meeting you at the taste test table. There you can see, we're ready. Okay, so as you can see, Elmo already took a bite. So, but he missed out on the best part. This is homemade horsey sauce. We got the recipe somewhere years ago. I love that stuff. It's like Arby's hot sauce kind of deal with the white stuff, white sauce. But anyway, here we go. I love the crunch of the panko, but as you can see, some of the chicken here started getting darker. That's because the seasoning fell to the bottom of the panko crumbs as I was, coating the chicken. Always happens, but you get the nice little flavor in there. Absolutely over the top delicious. So, it was pretty easy. Cooking time, maybe 20 minutes. Prep time, basically 10 minutes. So, you're looking at a half hour either way, give or take. But I'm going to take one more bite and tiptoe out of here. It's raining. It's Sunday. I just love the crunchy of panko breadcrumbs. And the chicken came out perfect. It's nice. It's tender. Look at that, huh? Okay, one more bite and that's it. Huh? Well, if you guys want some good chicken to try, that's it. That's gangbusters there. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. So, as Elmo's going to tell you, when you're out in public, put your mask on, wash your hands, don't talk to strangers because they might carry the COVID, I don't know. But at any rate, if you like the recipe, excuse me, like the chicken, give me a like, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't yet, join my Facebook page, Cooking with Mr. Dan, and until next time, have a good day. We're out. Stay hungry, my friends, and come back when you're hungry, and I'll give you another recipe.